Yo, what's good? Welcome back to another video. Since I finished everything from Hazbin Hotel to Helluva Boss, I'm gonna check out this video. It's called Who is More Powerful? So it's all three of the prince, the radio guy, and you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so let's get this shit started, and we'll see who is the strongest.
With the release of the recent Helluva Boss episode, there has been a lot to talk about. Just mentioning Mammon, the Prince of Greed, really opened up a lot of doors and helped solidify the lore for the series. My name is Deep Cut, this is Cartoon Universe, and today we're going to be talking about the hierarchy of hell in Hazbin Hotel, which demons outrank who, and
Don't mind my closet. I forgot to close it. I'm too lazy now.
and what their powers are. To start, at the very top of the food chain seems to be Lucifer Main and his wife Lilith. In a live stream, VizzyPop has said that Lucifer is the supreme ruler of hell, which is likely why he's considered a king.
So that's her. Very good. Very nice to see someone for the first time.
Said that Lucifer is the supreme ruler of hell, which is likely why he's considered a king, despite his inspiration coming from the 7 deadly princes in Christian lore. According to one of the show's workers, Charlie and Lucifer could both easily beat Alistair, indicating that the power of a deadly prince can be passed down to their offspring. Despite this claim, however, they have also said that Lucifer and Alistair have no desire to fight, and instead show a begrudging respect when they cross paths. The other 6 princes may also be known as kings as well in their own rings, but are likely known just as princes. Each of these 7 princes is modeled after one of the 7 deadly sins. Each prince rules over his own ring in hell, with each ring being named after their particular deadly sin. We learned this in episode 2 of Helluva Boss, wherein we saw Lulu World, a theme park owned by a mysterious figure named Mammon, who is listed as the deadly prince of greed in various demon classifications and stories. Despite being at the top, this doesn't stop people from trying to casually kill Charlie, as we saw in the pilot. They may respect the power of the king, but likely would do anything against him if they thought they could get away with it. They are sinners after all. This is the reason that Vaggie has to act as a bodyguard in addition to Razzle and Dazzle. After the 7 deadly princes and their family, we have Goetic Demons, of which we have only met Stolas and his family. Goetic Demons are once described in a somewhat anonymous grimoire made up of various documents detailing demons from throughout history. Stolas is a prince from the family of demons, one who is known for his knowledge of astronomy and herbs, which explains the constant space theme that he has, as well as the large plant that he keeps in the kitchen.
Very nice.
While technically a prince, the creators of the show have described him as being part of his own nobility unrelated to the 7 deadly princes. But we can't say for sure if Goetic demons could overpower the princes, whether alone or together. It would seem that they are weaker in some ways if Lucifer is still the king of hell after all of eternity. The actual role of these demons is uncertain, but Stolas does talk about having work that needs to be done, particularly involving the grimoire that has been stolen by Blitz to enter the human world. As far as we know, the only goal he has is making life on Earth harder to survive, so that more souls go to hell, as he explains when he orders Blitz to assassinate someone trying to stop global warming. It is uncertain why this is his goal when hell already has an overpopulation issue. Like Lucifer and Charlie, Stolas is described as staff members as being able to easily take down someone like Alistair, indicating that he, and likely other Goetic demons, are much more powerful than the Overlords from the Pride Ring. Beneath these princes, we have what's called Overlords, which is a bit of a generic term in the show. These are demons who are powerful enough that they have some sort of control in the Pride Ring. Lucifer and Lilith are both referred to as Overlords, despite Lucifer being one of the 7 deadly princes, but for the most part they seem to be earthborn sinners who came to hell and either rose to power or naturally had it when they manifested. In the pilot, Vaggie explains that Alistair is one of the Overlords of Hell, also known as the Radio Demon. He manifested in hell and almost immediately began taking down overlords that had been established for centuries. While Vaggie used the words overthrow, implying that those demons still may be around but without their power, someone in a live stream asked how Alistair kills other demons, with VizzyPop explaining that she can't answer that yet, implying that Alistair can in fact kill his enemies. Alistair's takedown of the Overlords seemingly paved the way for new Overlords to rise to power in the century that followed. Alistair died in 1933, but the 3 Vs, who are the 3 most prominent Overlords in the show, all died afterwards, which makes sense considering their powers and industries. Valentino controls the adult film industry, which makes sense considering he died in the 70s when adult films exploded in popularity. Vox died in the 50s and is a TV-based demon. These two have something akin to a romantic relationship, though it hasn't stopped Valentino from pursuing angel dust on the side. The third V is Velvet, a demonic young girl who leads social media. She acts as a daughter to Vox and Val, and may only be in such a position of power because of their help. She likely died relatively recently, the last 15 years or so, since her theme is social media. It is uncertain what actual powers these demons have, and unlike Alistair, they may not be very powerful at all. Instead, their authority may come from being at the tops of these businesses, though this may be proven wrong later. Despite dominating the three industries, they apparently have their hands in others as well, with Valentino being involved in drug deals. According to one of the staff members, Rosie is another natural-born citizen of Hell who became an Overlord. On a scale from 1 to 10, her power level is described as an 8 to normal demons, but a 2 or 3 to the other Overlords, indicating that a lot of her power comes from what industry she runs. She seems to be an important figure in the cannibal colony and is good friends of Alistair. Despite being natural-born, she doesn't have a clearly defined species like other demons often do, though it could be possible she's the relative or descendant of one of the 7 deadly princes. When Vaggie describes Alistair, a montage plays that seemingly shows Alistair with other Overlords, such as Vox, Valentino, and Velvet.
Who is that? I don't remember seeing that person. Looks pretty fucking badass though.
There are other demons included in this picture that are currently unnamed and unknown, but it would appear that they are some of the many Overlords of Hell as well. 2 of the demons look a bit like Stolas, implying they may be Goetic Demons, though Goetic Demons can be diverse in design and not actually look like owls the way that Stolas does, so they may not be Goetic Demons at all. One of the demons here looks like Sephiathan von Eldritch, Charlie's ex-boyfriend. This is likely his father, who I know to be named Frederick. I had previously theorized that he was going to be named Leviathan, hence why his son was named Sephiathan, as Leviathan is one of the 7 deadly princes in Peter Binsfield's demon classification. But Vivziepop has explained that the Von Eldritch family is more akin to the new money elite families that go on to befriend real-life royal families in Europe. Not royal themselves, but very powerful, making them overlords. Beneath the overlords are of course the more casual citizens of Hell, all of whom can have varying powers and different stations in life. In the Pride Ring, the most prominent of these are the Sinners, who are demons that once lived on Earth before being cast to Hell for leading sinful lifestyles. Their designs are a reflection of their souls, with both their interests and their sins playing into how they are shaped. Earthborn sinners are only able to exist in the top ring of Hell, the Pride Ring, though they are not the only denizens there. In fact, there is an entire city in the Pride Ring called Imp City where imps happen to live, indicating that the other rings of Hell may be overcrowded as well. The city was established in 1981, implying that there was some mass immigration of imps from one of the other rings to this one. Imps are natural-born citizens of Hell, and unlike sinners from Earth, are able to reproduce. They are considered the lowest of the low in Hell, often being used for just manual labor. However, another species, Hellhounds, is often shown as being lower than them. Even in their own business, the Imps of Helluva Boss have a Hellhound on the staff who only works as a receptionist, with the other Imps doing the real work and getting the real money. She also has allowed Blitz, an Imp, to be her adoptive father. If Hellhounds are of a higher status than Imps, it must not be by much for these things to occur. There are, of course, other species that exist as natural-born citizens, but these are all the ones that we have information of at the moment. If you'd like to see more Hazbin Hotel videos, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next time.
Say fucking less. Okay, but to be fair, who is stronger? You put all those facts, so I'm guessing from all of that I was supposed to like put it together myself, huh? Okay, well, I think I learned
There's an entire city.
A little more than I did. I keep learning shit every day, so I like that. I like it when people leave comments and they tell me some of the shit, you know, fun facts, whatever the fuck. So that's cool. So tomorrow I'm gonna, this one actually, where is it? I'm gonna check out these 50 things that you didn't know from each. I don't know how many characters they got, but I'm gonna start off with Alistair, and then just keep going as I keep popping up. So thank you for watching this one. Leave a like, comments, whatever. See you next time.